Jordan, Lilley, what's the mood in the camp here at Tong ahead of what is Derby week, or what is being billed as Derby week? Keighley against Bradford at Cougar Park on Sunday.
Yeah, very good. Obviously, we're coming off the back of a very good win at the weekend against an informed Sheffield side. So obviously confidence is high, but we're not getting too carried away. Like I said, it's Derby week, and in these Derby games, it doesn't matter about form. It's one of them occasions that they're going to fill the stadium, the Keighley fans, and if there's one game they want to win this year, it's this. So it's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day for all, and both sets of supporters and players, and hopefully we can put a performance together that'll get us that 2 points.
You were part of the Bradford team in 2018, which of course played in those League One games against the Keighley Cougars, so you've already had a bit of a taste, a bit of experience of what to expect. Just how hostile is it when you go to Cougar Park for this Derby game?
Yeah, it's a tough place to go, and I think obviously now the squad they've assembled, and they went on the run they did last year, and they've come up into the Championship, and I think now it'll be even worse than it was back then. So it's going to be tough, and it's going to be noisy. It's you're going to get everything thrown at you, but they're the kind of games we love, and that's what you want to play. You want to play in front of packed crowds and fans getting on your back, and if we can go there and do the job and shush a few people, then then we will. But like I said, we're looking forward to it. We're running on some good form at the minute and playing some decent stuff, but we're nowhere near the finished article yet, and we're 6 games down. So keep working on those combos, keep working on the little things that we need to do, and hopefully we can put a performance together that, like I said, gets us that 2 points and pushes us up that ladder further.
Bradford are 4 from 6, 4th in the table. It very could have easily been 6 from 6, Jordan.
Yeah, I think that's when you look back, it's a disappointing thing, and but it's in hindsight you can say we should have won this, we should have won that, but at the end of the day we didn't, and that's something that we look at, and I think that in a sense gives us that reality check that if we turn up to games and we aren't quite on form, that we get done like we did at York, and that Featherstone game, it probably a game we should have stolen and we didn't, and it's all stuff that we'll learn towards the back end of the year, that the fingers crossed we're in the playoff position and we're in them playoffs. I think they're the games that we'll remember and know that we we need to finish games off instead of like we did. So we could be 6 from 6, but we're 4 from 6, and that's where we stand. But we're doing all right. We've had a tough run. We've played some of the top teams, and we just need to keep it going and keep knocking these 2 points off to keep an eye on Toulouse and Fèvre, who are at the minute at the top of the table.
The fact that you've beaten Toulouse, Widnes, Sheffield at Odsal, and like you say, largely competitive against York and Featherstone, does that fill you with confidence that things are changing, things have changed, and Bradford Bulls' trajectory is on an upward curve?
Yeah, 100%. I think the squad they've assembled this year, and what Jason and the backroom staff have done is outstanding, and how the place is, and I'm sure when you're here you can feel it. It's a good place to be, and it's a good environment to come work. So we just keep building now, and we'll keep building forward, and it's a squad that we've got here that I see as competing at the top, and the eyes are on the end of the year and being in that grand final. So we'll just keep doing everything we can, and keep quiet about it, and doing his job, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we come to that back end of the year and we're up there. But it's definitely a good squad we've assembled, and we're pushing.
A bit has been made about the Bradford's injury list, the fact that you are picking up these wins, Jordan, despite missing a Bodine Thompson, a Michael Lawrence, a Brad England, a Massimo Tongo, a Jack Walker. That real shows you, or shows me certainly, the adversity you can deal with those challenges.
Yeah, it's half of the budget sat in the stand, in it. So it's good that without them players we're ticking off these wins, and we're playing some good stuff, and you can see the fans are enjoying it, and we're really making, I know we're away this week, but we're really making Odsal that fortress a tough place to come. So we need to knock off their wins when we go away, and we'll keep it going. And then the exciting thing is you've got them quality players to come back that are just going to strengthen us further and help us to push to be at that top.
When you look at Keighley, a couple of familiar faces you'll be familiar with, no more so than Dane Chisholm and Tom Doyle. players who were not so long ago were wearing the red, amber and black and were part of the Bradford team.
Yeah, you know, they're a fantastic team. You know, the results haven't gone their way, but they play a real good brand of rugby where they throw the ball around. They're quite off the cuff, and you know they've got their maverick players like Dane Chisholm that can come up with anything at any moment. So you know we've got to be on point. We've got to be, you know, defensively strong, and we've got to kick well and put them in tough positions so they're not at our end attacking. You know, we'll prepare this week the best we can for a strong Keighley side, and like I always say, it's a local derby, so it doesn't matter whether you've lost 6 games before this or won 5 games. It's a local derby. It's who turns up on the day, and you know, Keighley are going to be up for this home support, and by the looks of it, it's going to be a big crowd. So you know, we're going to have to be good, and we're prepping well. So I'm looking forward to it.
How do you feel, Jordan, that you're adapting to this sort of new-ish role that Mark's created for you, where you can fill in at 9, you know, you can fill in other places in the squad?
Yeah, I'm one of these players, mate, that I just pride myself on working hard. You know, I have the skill there to do stuff if I need to do it, but you know, ultimately when I play on a weekend, it's just going and doing them 1% things, whether it's a kick chase, whether it's, you know, a marker tackle, whether it's getting off of the line and saving a try, or chasing back and helping the backfield. They're the kind of the things I pride myself on as a player, and you know, probably see me flying about on the field and jumping on everyone and running across the field when something good happens, and you know, that's just kind of me, and that's all I do week in, week out, and I'm you know, trying to base myself this year on being consistent, you know, not having a really good game and then really poor game, just being a consistent, you know, 7-8 out of 10 each game, and hopefully if I can do that, then that benefits the team, whether it's playing 9, whether it's playing half. It's, you know, the similar roles in a sense, because when I play at 9, it's all eyes up, looking at numbers, playing numbers, and you know, assisting the half-backs with the ball. When I play half, it's the same role, but just getting the ball first receiver sort of stuff. So you know, all them type of stuff, I don't mind wherever Matt wants me to play. I'm one of them players. I know it's a cliche saying, but I'll play wherever the team needs me to play, and I'll do the best job I possibly can when I do it.
Just finally from me, how important is this sort of like next block of games? Because you've got the local derby against Keighley, you've got the Challenge Cup fixtures against Midland Hurricanes, and then potentially, if you include the league game, 2 visits to the Share.
Yeah, it's tough. It's a good run, and that's what you want. You know, as start to the year, we want easy, and we've played the tough teams and challenged ourselves, and that's what you want to do. And you know, this next run is just as big, and you've got that Challenge Cup in there that we're looking on at 1895, and you know, winning the next 2 to be able to get to that semi-final. So you know, that's massive for us, and then you know, ticking off these points in the league to keep up there and keep that pressure on Toulouse, Fev, your Sheffield's, Widnes, and you know, to pull away from sort of that mid-table. So you know, yeah, it's massive for us, these next run of games, and you know, I think if we can consistently throw, you know, good performances together, these 7, 8, 9 out of 10 performances, then you know, we should be all right, and yeah, we'll just keep working hard and ticking it off as a team.